Good day and welcome back. Well, the last few weeks and months, I've been really enjoying using my Handy Desk. This is the Handy Desk 2. And along with it, of course, I'm using half US letter size paper or A5 size paper. It takes either one. And my initial idea for archiving these individual pages was to archive them into an A5 size 3-ring binder. This is almost a 3-inch deep spine, so this will hold a lot of pages for archiving purposes, and I'm hole punching it. I actually don't have an A5 3-ring hole punch. That's all I need in my life, by the way, is another hole punch, but I have a Franklin Covey 7-hole punch. 3 of the 7 holes line up with the 3 holes of that ring binder, so that turns out to be handy. But there are times when the holes in the individual pages might become distracting, especially considering I don't just take notes or write. I sketch, and sometimes I even do like collage art. And I don't really want the holes on a lot of this. So this comes down to the question of how do you archive unpunched paper? And well, you can think there's maybe a lot of different ways you could do it. You could just put it in boxes, things like that. But I found there's a company called Veloflex in Germany. And this raises the point that there are a lot of binding systems and kind of office supply and writing systems that are in Europe that us in the United States may not be as aware of. So this is one of these products that I discovered, Veloflex. It's an A5 size binder, and the capacity is 20 millimeters or 0.79 inches of unpunched paper. It has a spring-loaded spine system. I've never seen one of these. I found it on Amazon, and it's in the package right now. I have not opened it up, so I'm thinking, let's open it up and check it out. Stay tuned. Well, okay, here is the package. Let's rip into it and see what we have. Well, Veloflex Springback binder, A5 din-sized Olfa touch knife. Well, that is an interesting looking spine right there. So it is a spring binding, and it has these little frontispiece kind of pages. You reverse, I think you reverse the pages, or the binding, like that, and that's how you open it up in order to insert the pages. Well, that actually looks pretty easy. Well, this is the binder that I've started since the 6th of May, 2023. So according to the instructions here, we'll go open face down, fold back the binder, and insert them like that. I'm going to insert them about halfway in. And yes, it is a strong spring, but that's what you want, and you want it to hold these papers tightly, and it has a capacity up to 20 millimeters. Well, it looks like it binds pretty easily. I think the trick to do it one-handed is you reverse the spine, and then you can pop it open and insert them in one big group. And it looks like my initial testing here is it looks like it works okay. I can open these up pretty far. I mean, it depends on where you set the clamping in the spine, but it looks like I can read these pretty easily. I'm probably about half the capacity right now of this binder, so I'm probably going to want to buy another one of these or a couple more. So these turned out to be $23.41 on Amazon. Well, so looking at the capacity of this 3-ring binder that I bought versus the Veloflex, certainly it's going to take probably at least 4 Veloflex binders to make up the same capacity as this 3-ring binder. So it will be more expensive for me, certainly, since I have to order these from Europe. But it is an interesting concept, something I haven't seen before, being able to archive these in a nice leather portfolio, being able to put them on my bookshelf and have them archived, and yet I can free them up and look at them individually and no holes. And I think that is a very cool idea. And I also like this blue cloth liner that apparently covers the spring on the inside, and it's kind of a leather-like finish. So it's kind of handsome looking, actually. So then if you're going to unbind the pages to add more to it, you open it up, you want to grab the whole bundle, flip the back cover back, push it like that to unbind it, and then you can add or subtract pages from the stack that's already there. Then when you're ready to rebind it, take the back cover, hook it around on the table, push the front cover back, and I find it easier to start it on the end like that and kind of feed them in like that, and then just get them straightened up nicely. Boom, there it is. Well, so one obvious question people might have is it really strong enough to hold the papers? You know, like if I take it and just really shake the heck out of it, it looks like it holds pretty well, at least as many pages as I have here today, and it'll take, as I said, up to 20 millimeters worth of paper. Now keep in mind, I'm actually using fairly heavy, thick paper, so I could go to a thinner grade of paper and get more pages in here as well, but this is maybe half the capacity. It looks plenty strong from this initial test, like it's not going to come loose. So hopefully it'll work fine in the future. And if I have any problems with it, I'll let you know. Well, that's the Veloflex Springback binder in the A5 size. I'm always on the lookout for new office supply solutions, and in this case, new binding solutions. And I think this might work pretty well for the handy desk, the big size handy desk. It's something novel for me being based in the United States because I don't see these at all in office supply places. So again, if you're in the US and you're not aware of these, check out the Veloflex Springback binders. It's a very interesting product. Now, will it be the ultimate solution for binding unpunched papers? Well, it remains to be seen. I'm going to test drive this. I'll let you guys know in a future video. It is certainly more expensive than a thrifty little 3-ring binder, so that is one issue. It will be more costly, but on the other hand, what is the cost of archiving your papers that you have spent a lot of creative energy working on? So this might be a good solution. I would also say, off the top of my head here, there are archival boxes that you can use for papers as well. And that might be a solution that I'll explore in the future as well. When I do that, I'll share that with you as well. But in the meantime, stay creative, do good work, and have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye for now.